But yeah, it makes sense
You go
for
for
them.
either, honestly. Like at this point, there's so many mids that the
Matchup is very nice to play, but there are other cheese heroes he can pick, like Huskar.
Oh,
I didn't even have
hello.
time to finish the sentence, man. He's usually doing really well, so for sure he is a hero that's been rising in popularity a bit, which I always feel bad when Huskar is popular, man.
So walk me through this a little bit, right? Because there have been changes to Huskar. For our viewers that have not been paying attention to every single one of these patches, how do you expect to see this guy be played? Like, what are we looking for? What are we waiting for?
Well, he is going to go for the incendiary build here. That is the new facet. So Huskar is one of the heroes with 3 facets. Not all heroes have that. Seen players go for like Hurricane Pipe. Still gonna be armlet, still gonna be.
Might be a little bit of like
You are a little bit squishier with this facet. The hero is all about coming out on a Jakiro and maybe even Centaur playing for the Huskar push timings. It's a tricky balance though. Some teams get a bit too stressed when they play Huskar and just go. Analog, he's not one of those level 30 Huskar players. You know, he's gold tier, he plays it, but he's not super Huskar spammer the way that we have some in Falcons, for instance. So, you know, we'll see if they execute cleanly. I do sometimes see teams just think, oh, we have Huskar, we must end the game early, which is not necessarily a good mentality to have.
This is interesting too that Analog has just decided to like block back here the entire time. Really wants that advantage.
And it looks like he is losing out the block. Analog busting out some good moves here. The sidestepping, it's top notch.
Look at him dance.
Yeah, that was a real good
They're
block.
known for their dancing down in Brazil.
They really are. Oh no, this lane this is not how you want it to start.
It begins. Who's the key player then on the side of 1v here? Because, you know, all eyes are on Analog right now, just because it's fun to see the Huskar, but who is the key component that's going to unlock this draft for the side of 1v?
I think it has to be Sweden Strong and Clouds, the two of them together here. What can they do? They need to get a good start. They need Bristle to have some game here, because he's going to have to create space for this Pango to get back into the game a bit. Of course, once Pango gets level 6, he can still do things, but this lane gets ugly fast. Like on
the laning phase, or do they need to shut down Ektor pretty hard?
I think they need to get some kills. That's what I believe.
Are they equipped to do that, do you think, with what they have? That's my other question.
Yeah, I mean, I could see Jakiro getting a little bit too far out, and Bristleback does have a lot of
damage too. Like,
yeah, once
like
it's
demoing
maxed,
this hero.
it's a lot. Yeah,
but it can do this. Keeps tossing it out over Makushi. This poor man is being pinballed around. Cannot do much of anything. Like,
they gotta try and go now though, with Cogs on cooldown.
Oh no, he's so tanky. Like, what? Okay, you get a little bit of harass, but you got to be careful with your positioning of your Shadow Demon too. Yeah, and you've already got Power Cogs back up again on Schofield. He's just gonna keep doing what he do.
Yeah. And going back to mid lane, looking a little bit here, the Pango is 7-0, 10-7 already on the Huskar. So the banner creep was missed, and Chair Junior, that is a lot of damage, sir.
You've just achieved.
We said it during lane. This is one of the cheesy things that can happen if you pick something like Ember or Pango on mid lane. You can get last picked Huskar, and it's the worst nightmare as a mid player. Easy papa for Analog.
This poor player, I feel like he's just hasn't been able to have a comfortable game in this entire series, right? They just constantly are jumping at Tira. They're always, you know, trying to shut him down with the Doom in the first game, and now he's got to deal with the Huskar. So I feel like there's a lot of pressure. Like, you guys, meanwhile, bottom lane, respect. He's gonna get poked here by Schofield.
Yeah, I was calling for the thing that they needed to change into game 2 is that they needed to have a game on their mid laner. I don't think that's the case here. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be fine bottom on the Shadow Demon, just walking away. One here for the Pango. He got 7 CS. He doesn't have boots, and the Huskar does have boots.
3 on Bristle at once. So King Jungles, this is exactly what they needed. They needed to have him be a little bit out of position, just like that.
Yeah, that was a good bait by Sweden Strong. He had a lot of Magic Sticks charges. He had 8 of them, so he played close enough to his lane partner as well. Bristle could come in and help him. This is what they need. They need good stuff on the side lanes. Bottom lane, though, the problem is they're running out of mana. This Clockwork has hit him with so many cogs that they don't really have that much to pull combos anymore. The SD is very low.
It's almost like a little bit of a taunt, like you could pick up. It's got stuff coming out now on the courier, but
the Centaur is definitely the one enjoying this trade-off a little bit more. He's getting great CS.
This here, the Schofield doing what Schofield does best, just kind of messing with him, keeping him away from the stack so he can't take advantage of it.
Oh, top lane.
I'm gonna be able to run down people.
This is what I said they needed. They need a good top lane. They need to get some kills, and 2 kills already here. Not a bad start for them. Once they get ulti on the Bristleback, they have a massive power spike as well in that lane. Of course,
It's so bad.
Yeah. Again, that combo there as well just gets him 2 more, but he is sitting very far behind on mid lane. And you know that once the armlet comes up on the Huskar, that kind of closes any window for you to be able to do something aggressively. And by the looks of things, he's gonna get armlet before you get level 6 at this point.
What do you want me to do, bro? Like, I really can't do anything here.
Yeah, this is like salting the wound or something. And Jakiro coming in and nuking you is like, I'm already laning against the Huskar. I can't do anything.
But like Swedenstrong's like, come on, let's do something. He's like, nope, nope, leave me alone. Let me just hit these creeps. I'm not throwing away
Schofield
my
too.
life because got that shield rune for the Huskar. So
they want to push with the catapult timing here, so they use the shield rune on the Huskar as well to try and tank, keep the catapult alive. He's trying to pull the creep wave away, but only gets 1.
Radiant's middle tower.
I'm surprised that we're not seeing more of a rotation. Okay, there we go. There's Respect just joined in this mid lane, so it's the supports of the mid laners. But again, Tira just feel a bit spoopy.
Yeah, they built a comeback mechanic for him though, because his lane sucks, but look at his triangle. They do have a nice big stack there. There's a ton of creeps. If they can get that for the Pango later, that can help him recover back into the game.
Some goodies for you.
Yeah, that's a lot for the draft.
It would be nice if Pango could get some of these stacks, absolutely, but
Let's do it.
he's almost got those arcades. See, they need to be careful. Oh boy,
But he might
careful,
become part
he's
of
taking
it.
damage from all of these.
The frost creep is creeping him.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
All right, well, that's just a dead Jakiro. Now Schofield in an awkward position. Look at the Vylop. He's like, yeah, bro, you're on your own. I'm not dealing with this.
He is in the name, King Jungles. He became one of the creep camp. He just got farmed. I don't think Dragonite was even realizing that he was killing him at first. He didn't have vision on him. The splash damage did so much.
Well, that feels really good if you're on the side of 1v because you need to be winning these lanes and
His power, but I don't know if he can. Glyph comes in as well. That will make him back off. And of course, he has 4 points already in the Berserker squad now.
power. Hector not quite in position. We'll have Phantasm up in a moment though, so.
Yeah.
Radiant's
Cloud.
top tower.
I wanna see him pop off the Seeing Red facet on Bristleback, the one where you just get matched and run forward. That's the one they went for. They're pushing now top tower as well as mid tower being threatened.
Always feels good when you can do a 2-prong approach.
I don't know if they really want to fight top here either. Sweden strong.
Just throwing out a couple cogs.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Dire's bottom
He's
tower
got to take
is
all the
under
farm.
attack.
Pango is like, please, I just want anything, but no.
Gotta protect the stack.
Did ult to the Huskar pressure. Pango gets a rune top. Just an
Radiant
invis
are
though.
scanning.
The most active rune for him. Game is starting out in a very good way overall here for Heroic, but you know they only have 1 kill, but they're still very happy with the way all their cores are having a good game, whereas the Pango is of course far behind. But Bristle is the big, you know, the ray of hope here for
Somebody that is gonna feel powerful enough to get into this fight versus bottom lane, but oh, he's gonna get a kill on Sweden Strong top, and at the same time, Vylom is just gonna pull himself back.
And now that they already committed some stuff, it's a sneaky.
Like this kind of a game.
Yeah, I think Bristol's very happy. Though already double armlets here. Armlet on CK, armlet on the Huskar.
Vylom does have himself the blade mail. You can see the teleports are coming out. Gonna try to turn around, try to get stuff. There's 4 heroes here, so teleport does end up getting cancelled, and the pressure is being placed on the bottom tower. Interesting too to note that Sweden Strong again not going for any points in split earth.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, this is again a build that he must prefer. Again, I think that it wouldn't be bad to have 1 point in with the Shadow Demon, but I can understand that this mana.
I'm here too, so should take this tower quickly.
Analog is showing mid. He was spotted. They might actually get a big kill on Huskar here.
Start with the Rolling Thunder coming out from Tira. She joining in. Disruption, but the rest of the team's in. Oh, Divine Lava showing up that beautiful, beautiful stun with the blink. Followed up with a macro fire. Oh, they still managed to get the kill. Having a full rotation. They'll follow up. They'll get King Jungles. Divine Lava looks like he's going to be next to fall as they just slowly burn him down. Oh man, if all the heroes didn't show up there, that could have been pretty sick, but it was a beautiful response coming out from the side of 1v.
The Huskar.
That was great. Lane. Vylom applying a little bit of pressure. Analog throwing out a spear or 2. Top lane too, Rolling Thunder from Tira, hoping to get himself King Jungles. Will be able to with some help from Respect. That double damage feels really good right now. That's the team not really in position to deal with this.
Yeah, just really nice deep catch there, getting a kill, and this is gonna help them as well take that top tower. Munkushi wasting no time.
Job of like making sure that they stacked and took care of their jungle. Just a little poke over on Sweet and Strong. My Llama has the blink available, jumps forward, finds Sweet and Strong, finishes him off. Now Cloud needs to be careful because he's a very tanky boy. Nice little bit of a nice path here from King Jungle's trying to kite. It's gonna be the Aegis that ends up getting.
Yeah, all the quills. I think he tried to toggle there through it, but the quills hit right at the same time. Of course, using a Pang ulti is a big concession, I guess, but Centaur ulti is almost as valuable, if not more.
Well, like you said, that big timing's coming up for the Daedalus on the Dragon Knight. So if you're, doing as well as you're doing currently, like, why not just take the time to continue to farm and avoid fights?
Sweet and Strong got a D ward, but stuck around a little bit too long, and then quickly gets taken down as well here. Will be accelerating the CK farm.
Summon Kushi's courier got taken down, but he does have his spells already.
Yeah, already delivered, so not really a problem for him. It's gonna respawn in time as well for him to get his Daedalus completed. I think he has 2.
Right past Cloud.
Yeah, he's a very dangerous target. They need CK or Huskar, else the 3 of them can't do anything to a Bristle.
Kira's here. Uh-oh. All right. Right out grabbing out the SD. The Rolling Thunder just kind of rolling around in this corner. Not an optimal spot. The rest of the team, though, they're here for 1v. They're looking to fight. Kira rolls around on the back line. Divine Llama seeing an opening, jumps over onto 2, but he is very much low. Sweet and Strong taking a lot of damage. Divine Llama dies to Sweet and Strong. He was still alive, but in comes Schofield. He was hoping to potentially get something. The fight is split up. See Analog just giving the clicks off over onto Respect, turning their attention now to Platinum. He's so dangerous. It's very difficult to take this man down. As Analog, is he gonna be able to survive? No, he ends up fighting. They will get the kill on Cloud. And Hector, he is left alone. This BKB duration just about out. Was stunned up. Needs to get out of there as fast as possible. Does hold on to that Chaos Bolt. Might be... No, they have the damage. They have the chase, and they will end up losing Hector and go right towards his Roche pit.
Oh, man, that looked like it could have been a good fight for Heroic there, but Divine pointed from his team, just didn't really have a chance to join him as he speed them up. I think that fight became a little bit awkward when they stretched too far. And we see the tankiness. These heroes are not easy to kill. Oh, apart from perhaps the Leshmak, he dies pretty easily.
Far away from the rest of his team.
I like the jump on the backline because he just went too early. Daedalus in hand, 2.6k gold as well.
What's the solution with dealing for this Bristleback? Because I'm looking at...
They're trying to go for a backstab here.
Has fallen.
See if they can find
it. That is the question.
I need to kill Pango or Lesh or something. I don't think they can go on the DK. He has Aegis. They're going on him.
Yeah, alright. Well, coming out a little bit of damage over onto Munkushi.
I mean, he shrugs it off.
Spread out fight, because Schofield on the top. Hard to get a full picture of everybody as they move around. They're still smoked on 2 of the heroes over here.
DK ulti is out, so they just want to disengage.
Oh, shot coming in hot over on the Cloud. And again, I don't think that's who you want, because Divine Llama goes right onto the back lines. We talked about this. They're going to stun up, try to finish off the Shadow Demon. They'll fight. His beam struck, sliced into pieces. And Divine Llama, he's taking a brunt of this damage, but he had that blade now, so he's able to ditch some of it back. After finding Cloud, he's so gosh darn hard to kill, though. He's so tanky, and these quills will just end up absolutely destroying Analog. So drag back here. Cloud turning his back. They in front of him. They need to get their hands on him, but Respect is here. He fought back to try to save him, as they'll be able to take him down again. Munkushi, Schofield, he's going to end up dying, and it's just proving to be too much of a hassle. They're not going to be able to do it. They get K1 Hector, King Jungle, flapping those little wings. He wants nothing to do with this, and he's going to end up falling too. Oh my god, what a wonderful fight for 1v.
Yeah, that was beautiful. It was a good start to the fight for Heroic. They got a really nice jump with the Centaur, followed up with an Ice Path as well. They got both the supports there and killed them, but that's all they can kill. They cannot bring down this Bristleback without the anti-healing from something like a Spirit Vessel. They just don't have enough. The Shivas, yeah, it does something, but you just can't kill any of these big fat cores. Even the Pango is, a little bit too tanky now with the Manta Style and the Divine Chill as well. I think, yeah, we're seeing the result of the itemization.
Also, Cloud was very patient. Cloud knew his time was, knew that his bristle was going to be, a big.
DK first there on the high ground and lost their Phantasm Illusions. It made it tough to take the fight overall.
Look at that.
And the
Stuns them.
disruption.
They fight back too for the. They're like, all right, just in case, and you know, Respect does die for it, but absolutely the right call.
Yeah, coming in there, buying a little bit of time for Bristle to, you know, disengage. He was under a stun from the cross path. Well, I'm gonna see DK getting jumped again. He does have 10 seconds on his Aegis. Oh no.
Oh, that's a feature.
Yeah, he found a nice little spot to get stuck.
Little hole in the ground.
He just timed out. Centaur in position to jump from the high ground.
Don't have the clock though.
Nice back.
Okay. Xylon in great position here as Hector jumping in over onto Monkushi, followed with a nice stop. Again, they're just kind of split with where they're following. Hector's just getting chased down. Hector just immediately dies. Cannot have that happen. As now, Analog, he's got his BKB up, but it's still proving that it doesn't seem to be able. Yeah, they'll go. They'll have to stampede out, and King Jungles is already dead. Analog hoping he can get out. He is not going to be able to. One day just running over them, and they call GG. They realize they don't have a solution for this Bristle. They're not going to have one for a while, and everybody else has just been riding on his shoulders to get to this point, to get big and strong.
I mean, both the Bristle and the DK just had a perfectly clean game here. The Bristle died once, but he was gone on so many